Hello and welcome to the January 2025 edition of Easy Talks. I'm the Erika, and this is my SS.
The Z, Zendalannette. Oh my God.
Hey,
2025, January, another year
yes,
we are being committed to doing what? Showing up for what we said we were going to do. How
that
amazing. Oh
part.
my gosh.
Yes,
Despite all the stuff going on around us. But I'm going to
sis.
take a pause and take a little snack while you.
Oh, wait. Before you push pause, I would love because coming this February, we are having a colorful rendezvous, facilitated, curated, imagined, but all of the things by our very own Thomas Rose Consulting. But as we say, colorful rendezvous, SS, real life, real time. Can you please share what you got going on over there?
Absolutely. So I haven't had dinner yet, but I needed a snack and I wanted chips. But my daughter got me hooked on this arugula. It's just baby, regular arugula, the green, that heart chakra, right? And then I
Mhm.
have a lemon, solar plexus, and I squeeze the lemon over it. And not that I should have a lot of salt, but I did sprinkle a little sea salt over it too. So that's that crown chakra.
I'm
So
sorry, you're moving your hands so quickly right now, and there's a color that just hit me in my face.
as you said, that we are so connected. And yes, so red, Queen of Hearts is the color that I chose for today when I had
Ooh,
my mani. And that's that root chakra. So that root chakra, the heart chakra, crown chakra, and that solar plexus. Those are the areas that are really needing, man, that cultivation. So I can feel secure despite what life is throwing at me to stay positive, implementing for agreements, 35 checking. Girl, life is life. But yeah, so I'm having a little of this as we traverse our easy talks tonight. So
yeah,
I'll let
in
you go.
our real life, I just wanted to bring that up because I feel like it's so important. Like in one sense, you can be like, oh, it's small, she's snacking on a salad. But for me, like you so often in your IG posts when you're doing Make Space Monday and Wellness Wednesday, and then even when it's not Monday or Wednesday, but just stuff that you're posting, and then like the colorful rendezvous event that's happening February 22nd, 2025. I think that it's just super powerful to see you, like I said, on a Thursday evening in real life practice of what you talk about. So yes, colorful rendezvous. You have the IG post where you in the kitchen and you cooking a meal. But even times like this, like I said, you ain't had a chance to eat dinner yet, and you're still showing up in your practice of representing colorful eating and taking it even a step further beyond the colorful eating into the chakras based on where you're at right now. Last time you had your nails done, they was that pretty money green. And I know I said money, but it's money and heart chakra.
Yep.
And now, like I said, you showing up with the red to connect and build relationship and share space with your root chakra. So
Mhm.
again, like I said, I just wanted to highlight it because it's like sometimes we think about practices and it has like there's this myth around like this depth and like this extraness that has to come with the practice. But like I said, I feel like you so beautifully represent practice in daily living without it having to be above and beyond, but just different ways that you can incorporate your way of being, your wellness, and your well being into your daily living. So, like I said, we just had to talk about it for a second.
Wow, and that was amazing. So thank you. I received all of that. And because you just do stuff not even like for me, I do it because like it matters. It makes a difference. And so thank you for that acknowledgement. I'll
Yeah.
just say thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as my SS said, this month has been super interesting for us both for different reasons. And I think for me, yes, it's the new year, and oftentimes in January we hear about resolutions, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna do a little bit of that, but kind of where I was in December, like in this deep reflective space, it has carried over into January as life has been full throttle lifing. And it's interesting because my little sister, shout out to Reagan because it is her birthday today. Um, but she reached out to
Happy
me.
birthday, Reagan.
Happy birthday, sister. Um, but she reached out to me and, asked me how life was going. And I was like, girl, with several G's, I's, R's, and L's. Like, girl, dot, dot, dot. Life has been so hard lifing. And when I shared with her, the two biggest things in my life are having to do with my oldest son and with my husband. And so when I shared it with her, I didn't share with her an issue. I shared with her an opportunity. Like, this is going on with my oldest son, and he is allowing me to work on my emotional regulation. He is allowing me to dive deeper into practice. Things of like with my husband, like I have an opportunity to see what it is that I truly desire. I have an opportunity to share life with someone who lives differently than I do. I have an opportunity to share space with an individual who challenges me in ways that oftentimes in the midst of the challenge, I really don't appreciate. But after the challenge has ended, I'm able to gain so much from it. And so, like I said, just really thinking about the unfolding of life. And, there's so many teachers and so many things out there that talk about, manifest your dream life and you can have whatever you want. And I think that not all of us, you know, um, not all of us are experiencing that. So sometimes when life is showing up, it's easy to take it personal and it's easy to be like, well, what in the F? How did I manifest this? Like, when I think about my dream life and I think about the unfolding of life, this this ain't it. And so I really just wanted to take a second to hold space for trusting the divine unfolding of your life. And even when navigating challenging, difficult, turbulent, consciously undesirable happenings, that there's still that opportunity to experience it as something that is happening for you instead of something that is happening to you. And sis, I just want to give you a second too to just touch on this because I know like that's the beauty of having a soul sister, y'all. Like we ain't got the same blood flowing through us, but this joker right here is a ride or die. Like she is just such a gift. And we get to have these conversations as we are both, you know, real life lifing in January 2025.
Man, sis, like I'm thinking about some of the conversations we've had recently and at what as we engage and what we're engaging and how both of us what we're experiencing is so drastic and real and raw and like shaking your foundation type of stuff. However, in spite of, we're still living the lives that we've manifested. We're still living and traversing daily and not being moved by the earthquakes that we are literally navigating boldly AF. And then to have each other to, because it's so easy to slip into that ego of like, yes, I'm experiencing this, and I'm, but we are able to engage with each other and say, yeah, chick, sis, this not normal stuff. So we not gonna pretend like we traversing some stuff that's like day to day. Like this is that battlefield like type of navigating, where you talk about talking about it and I talk about doing it audaciously, being the first to put you first. And it's easy to do that and do it as a facade, but we hold each other accountable to doing it authentically by design. When our egos puff and when our pride and when we get on our high horses. And I love how you can be like, sis, and you say it in a way that is so intentional, so real, so raw, but because we've done the work, we don't take it personal. We don't get an attitude. We may have a little tummy ache, like right under, like in that solar plexus, when you feel like that little bubble gut, like you like, "Bleh," but it's that discomfort that causes us to say, okay, am I going to be light and love? Am I going to be authentic? Am I going to be real? Or am I going to show up the way I've shown up for all the years before? No, I'm going to show up authentically. I'm going to show up real. I'm going to show up audaciously. And I'm going to be grateful that I have a sis that is holding me accountable for being my best version and being the version of who my best self, even higher from where we are now, both of us, where they're calling us to be. Because, sis, the stuff that it's easy for us to just ball into a little ball and be like, oh my goodness. Like, I started therapy this week, sis. Like, and we've had some conversations about therapy, and I've been like, but it is, I'm doing something different to get something different. What we've talked about since we've started this journey, which is amazing. We're in another year of it. But I'm choosing to do something different to get something different, and doing it from a space of healing, evolution, and like releasing and being confident in myself enough to know that, like, no, I don't know everything, and I don't even know what I don't know, because my higher self I haven't reached that part yet. But I'm going to be brave enough. I'm going to be bold enough. I have community, queendom, soul sistership enough. I have an ace. I have a mother that supports. I have children that are loving me as I journey this. Like, and like people that show up. Like, building those communities and those sacred spaces, and not the old me having to like, oh, this is what's, no, life is life. And yep, but I'm rooted and I'm grounded. I have safe community. I have tribeship. I have queenship. And I have the desire to be my best self and being held accountable to it. Thank you. And honoring my human design, and actually grateful to you again for even knowing what that even means. And even to Pastor Moore for like the word that he continues to give, and even Reverend Chris, like, and all in my fulfillment, our teachers, Miss Nancy, Miss Brittany, and the women that I share that space with, it's like I am overwhelmed by the having the life that I've desired, even though I'm navigating between the best time and some of the hardest times. And I won't say the worst, because they're not the worst, because they're building me, right? So some of the hardest, most like, what you gonna do, girl, type, in the most positive and uplifting way, versus like, this is what I dreamed of, this is what I asked God for, and it's here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And how do you navigating that between both worlds? You always talk about and both, right?
Mhm.
And um but it's about our choice. We choose. So as you talked about, like, um people desiring to have the living the life of their dreams, I'm living the life of my dreams, and god dang, it's hard. But I choose me every time, because I choose to be light and love. I choose to be a vessel. I choose to positively cultivate my legacy in anybody that I touch in any way, shape, or fashion or form. So that was goodness. Maybe that I had some blue today too. So that throat chakra.
Yes. No, I love that. And even, I heard you say several times choosing. And there was an IG post that I believe, like my IG posts, they come to me. you know. And one of them that came to me today was 2025 is the year of the snake. And my SS and I have talked about this, you know, me building relationship with snakes. And I think we started talking about this like the end of 2023, early 2024. I think it was when one of the times when I built this this thing behind me. But I put snakes on there intentionally because those who know old school me know how scared, like petrified, like phobia of snakes. And something just spoke to me to begin to build relationship with them. So seeing this post today that said that 2025 is the year of the snake, and how it says like anything that you're not changing, you're choosing, and it hit me dead in my chest, like mirror, and like opportunity, because I'm like wow, like whoa, like I felt like low key like IG came for me for a second, because as I too, you know, have been traversing and have been navigating and have been contemplating and reflecting, um I have been seeing this pattern that I have with men. Um, and I was talking to my girlfriend Becky earlier, I think yesterday when we met. And I was like, once upon a time, I did not know that I could have the relationship with women that I have today. Like, I have some of the most amazing women in my life. Like, I real life have a soul squad. Like, I have women who I know have me, women who see me, women who value me, women who respect me, women who we have intentionally built and cultivated reciprocal relationships. And I've told my SS that I feel like she was one of the biggest gifts for me because she's the first opportunity I really had to be on, like, to be in a reciprocal relationship, because I feel like women have given to me for so long, but I now have an opportunity to give to her what she gives to me with intention and purpose. And from that, she has provided an opportunity for a ripple effect to begin to build all these other relationships with women. So I was like, wow, like I never thought that this would be possible for me. I was definitely one of those women who don't like other women, and women are this and that, and you know, all of the things. But today, like I said, I have phenomenal, amazing, healthy, intentional, purposeful relationships with women. And I see this pattern that I have with men. And it came up in my therapy session too last Friday. I've been seeing my therapist weekly. Like, girl, I need you in my life right now. But I saw this and I'm like, huh. And so then I thought about my book, and I'm like, the first section is daddy issues. And I'm like, I have done so much work on my daddy issues. Oh, SS, that's it. Bloom inward, a poetic journey of finding purpose in pain. Oh, yeah. Um, but I realized like, man, I have done a lot of healing and I have done a lot of work. And I got this ethic pattern right here that's not just romantic men, it's familial men. It's just men and like girl. And so again, like that IG post that just hit me dead in my face, that's like, whatever you are not changing, Erika Lynn, you are choosing. And just because something has been away for however amount of time it's been, does not mean that it has to continue to be that way. And until you do something different to get something different, do something different, you're choosing this. And I'm just like, uh, oh, okay. Like I hear you, opportunity. So Please, if there's anything that resonates along that, I would love to, because I know too you saw it, and you felt it too. So how did it, what came up for you?
Um, it's the daily journey of choosing. When I wake up in the morning, do I choose to give gratitude to God for allowing me to see another day? I do choose because I know when I choose that, I know with that how that allows my day to be better. Um, I know that when I choose the right people, the right places, I know it's divinely ordered and I'm choosing to be my best version in those ripple effects, right? And it's just when I saw it, because like for me, snakes used to represent something so like because biblically, because I very box thinking, well, the serpent and there's beauty in the snake is, because when it sheds its skin, you're choosing to let it go, right? So
Hmm.
when I saw that post, not to mention it was all blinged out, just the stones and the sleeky sexiness. I was like, this is nice. And then what you choose to that that's true. Because I can like snakes, they not staying in with oh, you see, oh, I'm choosing. So just the different perspective and how you can use that to be your best version. And as you said that, I wrote down, what do you need to change to choose you?
Mm.
And of course, playing off of that, and not even playing off in it, but allowing that to resonate with me and to ask myself, like, what do I need to change to choose me? I can say I'm going to do the things, but what am I willing to change? So because this is the 31st is tomorrow, and the end of January is when I'm like, okay, this is what I'm letting go. This is what I'm boldly saying I'm going to do for 2025, for the current year. So for me, how it resonates is what do I need to change to choose me? People, places, and things. Like, what do I need to let go and release for my highest healing and my highest good? Because I know my highest healing and highest good is not just for me because my journey is not for me. So, me choosing me, when somebody, oh, that's selfish, be the first to put you first, and always, and always. Absolutely. 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 Why? Because choosing to do that makes me my best version. So the ripple effect is going to allow people to be and do what they're supposed to be and do because I've done my part. That's that divinity, that's that alignment, that's that that positive ripple effect. That's that being light and love and being a vessel. And not the way everybody tells you should do it, but your own unique way, my own unique way, everybody's own unique way of how God created them to be so that they can impact and be and touch the people that they were called to be and touch and change and ripple and all of the things. So, yeah. Mm.
And that's that 6-2 energy also, because my SS is a 6-2 profile in human design. So if you know anything about HD, she does have that role model energy and she embodies it and lives it. And so, yes, be the first to put you first and always is an offering.
Yeah, it really is. And that's why, because I'm going to honor our time, because as we are both experiencing life, we are also experiencing the fruitfulness, the abundance and prosperity, the peace in spite of and joy. And so we need to make sure that we nurture and we honor the time and be committed. We've done so, but we said 30 minutes. And so I forgot, what did you ask me so I can hit that point? You
I was
said,
just
is
talking
there,
about your, huh?
go ahead, go ahead. Say,
I was just talking about your 6-2 energy and what you got from that post.
oh, everything.
Yeah.
And the human design aspect is two things. Well, first of all, 3 minutes. I want to pin out. I do want to plug a colorful rendezvous. Why? Because when you talk about my 6-2 energy, this is an opportunity for me to bring women together, for me to curate space, for me to make this journey not about me, but to share space with women that have those gifts, like our licensed yoga instructor that'll be there, our licensed massage therapist, our our facilitator for the chair a meditation cushion, and for movement, intentional journaling, sister circle, all of those things. that is me not doing it because, like, see me, this work is for me because I need all of this. And it's an opportunity to show the gifts that other people have and heal the community. Because once we individually heal, we're going to heal our legacy. I believe that because our legacy needs to be healed. So, couple more things. If you haven't already done so, get your copy of Bloom in Word. Okay. I don't have my book handy, but it's Have the Audacity to Be. It's in my purse
Wait,
because I just
hold
get
up. Wait,
it's
my
so
person. No,
funny.
no, 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 no. Fine, right in my purse. Oh, don't play with me. Right here.
Okay, so
It is.
both books are on Amazon, and then 15 spaces available for a colorful rendezvous at Legacy Cultural Wellness on North Burdick, excuse me. Check out our socials for the information, and then we're going to leave you with what do you, when we say you, us too, right? What do you need to change to choose you in 2025? Write it down, show up on the 22nd, share space, and be ready to make bold, intentional moves in 2025.
All right, y'all. Until February, enjoy the gift of today. Be the first, so put you first and always and always.
Yes. Boom, boom.
All right, y'all.
Be well.
Bye-bye. Until next
Mwah.
time.